Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of High Country Cooking with Chewy. Yeah, you know who I am. I'm Chewy. Anyway, got another super simple recipe for you. It's a cinnamon roll French toast bake. Sounds complicated, really easy. This one is a great crowd pleaser. So yeah, let's take a look at our ingredients. As you'll be able to see, there's really nothing to it. Alright, here we go. This is everything you're going to need. Not a whole heck of a lot of ingredients. You're going to need 2 rolls of cinnamon rolls. You can use whatever brand. You need 6 eggs. Half a cup of milk. You're going to use about a cup of the pancake syrup. I use some bulk sausage. You can use breakfast sausage as long as it's a good breakfast blend. You're going to need some cinnamon, nutmeg, a little bit of vanilla, and about a tablespoon's worth of butter. Alright, now you're going to want to get your oven preheated to 375 degrees. Now what I like to do is take my chunk of butter, I'll put it in the baking pan I'm going to use, and I'm going to throw it in the oven just until the butter melts and coats the bottom of the pan. Alright, first thing we got to do is get our cinnamon rolls open. You save your little packet of icing. Just set it off to the side. What you want to do is get these rolls out. Try not to let them unravel too much. What you're going to do is you're just going to cut them in half and cut them into about 6 to 8 pieces apiece. Real easy to do. Now you're going to want to do this with both packages. So once I get all these all cut up, I'll bring you right back. Alright, after you get your cinnamon rolls all cut up, next thing you want to do is take your 6 eggs. To that you're going to add half a cup of milk. You're going to take, let's see, 2 teaspoons of some vanilla. Going to do about 2 teaspoons of some cinnamon. Now for my special thing to it, I like to add a little bit of freshly ground nutmeg. You don't want to use a whole heck of a lot, just a little bit will do you. And what we're going to do is just get this all whisked up. Once I get all this all mixed together, we'll bring it back, put this all together, throw in the oven. Alright, let's get this put together, ready to go in the oven. I'm going to take your cut up cinnamon rolls. Just going to kind of spread them out all even. Make sure they're not clumped together. Bottom of the buttered pan. Now to melt the butter, I just put the butter in the pan, throw it in the oven for a few minutes, just to get it to melt. Hopefully it doesn't get the pan too dang hot. If you get any of that stick together, just bust them up. Get all these all laid out. I want to try to keep it as even as possible for more even baking. Then I'm going to take my pre-cooked sausage. I'm going to spread it around. Kind of push it down in there with the cinnamon rolls, because the cinnamon rolls they will raise up while you're cooking these. I think the sausage just adds an extra layer of flavor to the whole dish. Make sure you get everything pretty well even. Then you're going to take your egg and your milk mixture. Just pour it all over the top of this. Kind of want to try to cover everything. Get it all even. Alright, last step of this is take your cup of syrup. You can use real maple syrup or just regular generic pancake syrup. I'm going to pour this all over, try to get it spread out evenly. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put it in an oven for 25 minutes at 375 degrees. And in the oven it goes. And we'll check back in 25 minutes. Alright, after 25 minutes of bake time, this is what we get. Now we're going to let this sit for about 5-10 minutes just to let the top cool off just a little bit before we put the icing on. Alright, we let this cool off for a few minutes. Last thing we got to do is just take our icing packets and you just spread it out across the top. I mean, you don't have to use a fork or anything to spread this stuff out because the residual heat from the bake itself is going to help this stuff spread around. You just make sure you save both packets from the cinnamon rolls, and you'll have more than enough to cover the whole entire top. Make sure we get every last little bit. Just like that. Now what we'll do is we'll cut a nice chunk of this stuff off and we're going to give it a taste test. Alright, let's give this a taste, see how it is. Oh wow. The maple and the sausage complement each other completely. And the perfectly cooked cinnamon rolls in this, really good. Definitely should give this one a try. This one will feed your whole hungry crew. But anyway, as always, if you like what you see, thumbs up, hit that sub button, and remember, never trust a skinny cook.